Yeah. Hello, my replay viewers, and hello, my one viewer who has just tuned in. Aren't you lucky? You're going to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge with me. Tell me where you're watching from. We're on Tillery Street right now. Hello. Eagled, or Eagle-Ed. Once we get 10 viewers in here, we'll start the tour. I had a question about Coney Island. Yeah, you have a question? What's up? What do you want to know? We're in downtown Brooklyn. We're on Tillery Street. You know what? I want to do a Periscope from the Brooklyn Museum. I don't know if they'll let you do a Periscope from the Brooklyn Museum. I know you can take pictures in there, but I don't know if you could Periscope in there. Yes, they have a fabulous exhibit. Oh yes, I would love to join you. Yeah, you could try to do a Periscope. I'll totally follow you. You love the United States. Thank you. Where are you watching? Tell me where you're watching from. See this building right here that I'm looking at with the point right here? Okay. There's one. Okay, I have no problem blocking people. They act stupid. This building here is one... Oh, Serbia. Okay. This building here is one Pierpont Plaza. This is where Hillary Clinton has her headquarters to run for the presidency of the United States. And oddly enough, her building's on the corner of Tillery and Clinton Streets. How funny is that? But the main part of the show here, this is something I've been dying to do for I don't know how long. I always see people. I'm a New York City tour guide, and I always take people over the bridge here. And I've always wanted to be the guy holding the selfie stick, holding the phone, talking into the camera, or into the phone, or whatever you want to call it. But we are about to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. If you've never been here before, this is your entrance, your grand entrance to the bridge here on Tillery Street, here in downtown Brooklyn. Hello, Russia. Thanks for tuning in. As you see, very grand entrance to the bridge. Down the block is Manhattan Bridge. Well, welcome to downtown Brooklyn. We're going to walk into Manhattan. Nice, looks familiar too. Yes, this is the courthouse district. Yes, give me hearts. Tell me where you're watching from. Oh, we got the light. We got the light. The temperature right now is 47 degrees. That's a fantastic hairdo. Phoenix, thanks for tuning in, Phoenix. So that fro. It's like 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, they repainted the middle stripe here. Yes, you want to walk the Brooklyn Bridge too? Well, guess what? We're doing this right now. We're going to walk all the way over the bridge. I'll probably stop the Periscope in the... Oh, it's crazy warm here here in December. As Mr. G from the local Channel 11 Pix affiliate, San Diego, thanks for tuning in. Last night, Mr. G said on Channel 11, it's like Shangri-La. That's how warm it is. Now, BBP, yes, Brooklyn Bridge Park. I like going to Brooklyn Bridge Park. It's a lot of fun. So they restriped the center line here. See these guys right here. They're in the bike lane. So if a bike hits them, oh well. I'm gonna stay right here on the big, thick white line. The pathway is only about 16 feet or 14 feet at its narrowest. See this? See what this guy's doing here? You don't want to do that. You don't want to walk on the bike. See, this is the bicycle side, and we got the walking side. A thick white line pronounced. But we are about to walk over the... We're in Brooklyn, about to go to Manhattan. We're walking into Manhattan right now. I've been dying to do this Periscope for a while because I am a New York City tour guide. So once we get into view of the bridge, I'll start telling you all the the facts about the bridge. They can ride by and take my phone, get my phone jacked. Nah. You're talking to a lifelong Brooklynite here. That will not happen. Actually, you're not on a selfie stick. You're on a Gorilla Pod right now. So it's actually not a long stick. Has a lot of grip, and nobody is tearing this from my cold, dead hands. I'm trying to keep it stable. When we get onto the bridge, I'll put you guys on the. I actually put you guys on the bridge proper, so you get a nice, steady, super steady shot. But we'll do that right in the middle of the bridge. Oh, yeah, I know that guy. That's the cycling lawyer. From Vaquero and White. Yeah. How long is the walk? The walk is between the two towers, 1,600 feet or 487 meters in total. Yeah, that is his title, yeah. In total, I believe it's 1,800 feet we'll be walking. Hiya. Tell me, where are you watching from? As people come streaming off the bridge. Don't drop into traffic like this, like that. All right. What a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in, United Kingdom. I took some people over the bridge from the UK. I took close to 200 people over the bridge. France, thanks for tuning in, France. And now, coming into the shot is the magnificent, the beautiful Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for tuning in. He'll be check back in later. Okay. You wish you were here, but thanks to the internet, you are here. How about that? It's the thing I love about Periscope. You could just fall into the shot. As a lot of people don't. What is that tower? That is #1 World Trade Center, also known as Freedom Tower, but that's really a nickname. One World Trade Center, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. Long Island, thanks for tuning in, Long Island. I took some people over the bridge from Long Island. #1 World Trade Center, 1,776 feet tall, or if you're going by meters, 542 meters tall. It's 104 stories, but the roof line is exactly the same height as the original Twin Towers. But here we have the beautiful and enchanting, always crazy and hectic, beautiful German engineering right here in the middle of New York City, the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge was opened up on May 21st, 1883. It took 14 years to build. In that time, the catcher's mitt and curveball were introduced into baseball. Chester A. Arthur installs plumbing in the White House. The phonograph was invented. Phonograph and light bulb were invented. In fact, this is the first electrified bridge in the world. At the time, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, 2 times over, in an era when 1 in every 4 suspension bridges failed. So here's the deal. In 1855, John A. Roebling, the designer of the Brooklyn Bridge, he was taking a ferry from underneath me. Hello, in Russian. He took a ferry in 1855 from Brooklyn over to Manhattan. And it was a cold February day. There was a lot of river ice. And what normally took him just 20 minutes, on this day took him 2 hours to cross the bridge. I can't speak Russian, but thanks for tuning in. At that point, this bridge becomes his overwhelming obsession. John A. Roebling, born in the walled village of Mulhausen, Germany, came over here in 1809. In 1809. Ukraine, thanks for tuning in, Ukraine. Came over here in 1809 to resolve himself in all that space He was a reputed favorite student of Georg Heigl. Hello from Moscow. Thanks for tuning in, Moscow. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bridge. He, when he first came to the United States, he founded an agrarian farm community in western Pennsylvania called Saxonburg. But he was not cut out for farm life. Kiev! Thanks for tuning in, Kiev. As people take pictures. He was not cut out for farm life. He was an engineer, an architect by trade. So he went to his main vocation, which was bridge building. And ever since of a young age, he was always fascinated by the suspension form. And with that, he began his career as a civil engineer. His first bridge was over the Niagara River, just north of Niagara Falls. Second bridge was over the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh boy, what do I think about Putin? You know, you guys always ask that, so guess what? I'm not going to answer it. It's you guys ask me that every single Periscope. How about that? No political discussions here. We are sightseeing. His third bridge was what? I love PRG Racing Xbox 3s. I forgot there are a few racing games that go over the Brooklyn Bridge. I know how accurate they are. Do I speak Russian? Niet. I do not speak Russian. Niet. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, from the United Kingdom. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bridge. It's the first bridge made out of steel. At the time, it was the world's longest bridge 2 times over. Hello from, what's that? Chechnya. Really? You're watching from Chechnya? Really? That's kind of wild. And you may be asking yourself, what are these guys doing on the bridge? Well, last summer, or 2 summers ago, we had a couple of supposed artists scale the wires here of the bridge. These 2 German artists, paying homage to John A. Roebling, they replaced the American flag that's on top of the tower there. Bacala. Do I know Ramazan? No. Vodka, yes. What phone am I on? I am on an iPhone 6. Do they have snipers on the bridge? No snipers on the bridge. No snipers on the bridge. Ooh, little birds flying over. Absolutely beautiful day to be walking over the Brooklyn Bridge right now. But yeah, 2 German artists replaced the American flags at the top of the towers here. They replaced them with bleached white American flags. They did this literally in the middle of the night. Can I say no? I heard, what? I heard they have stadiums and games, etc. Okay, maybe in Manhattan there's a stadium or 2. These towers here of the bridge, when they were completed in 1875, they were the tallest man-made structures in North America. And they held that title for almost 40 years. It is, what is it, 143. Snipers and stadiums, etc. Okay. I don't know what you mean. So we have construction here. They're redoing the footpaths here at the tower. Let me make sure I don't get hit by a bike right now, because we're on the bike side now. And it gets a little narrow, as you see. Every day, 190,000 people cross the bridge. And that's counting people in cars and walking. You love to be walking over that bridge. I bet it's amazing. Well, check it out. I think it is. So don't forget to follow me here on Periscope and on Twitter, on Flickr, on YouTube, and Instagram. It's all the same name, Dutchmazz. D-U-T-C-H-M-A-Z-Z. As David McCullough said, it's an experience that no one should miss. It's like being on the rim of the Grand Canyon. Not too many bicycles out. A lot more people than bicycles out right now. Kind of amazing. So keep on telling me where you're watching from, folks. We're going to make our way to the middle of the bridge. And then I'll kill the broadcast there. And then, actually, no, we'll get to the middle of the bridge. I'm going to take some Instagrams, and then I'll come back online. Oh, good evening from London. London calling. Making our way to the halfway point of the bridge here. Again, the bridge was built and opened on May 21st, 1883. The bridge construction began in September 1869. Just a few months into construction of the bridge, Johnny Roebling, the designer of the bridge, was standing at the head of the Fulton Ferry rack when a ferry came in and struck his leg. He then got a bad case of gangrene. He was a hydropathist, so he didn't listen to his son. His son said, amputate your leg. He's like, nope, water will cure me. Proceeds to cure himself with water and dies 17 days later. And at that point, his son, Washington Roebling, also known as Colonel Roebling, assumes control and management of the Brooklyn Bridge. So, we are now, it's beautiful out here, yeah. Right here in the middle of the bridge. So as you see there wasn't as many people on the other side, because 90% of everyone who walks over the bridge here, they walk halfway up the bridge, turn around, and go back to Manhattan. But now, just for you guys, you're going to be attached to the bridge now. So tell me where you're watching from. You're now attached to the Brooklyn Bridge. You got the love locks in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And this is, mind you, this is just the last 2 weeks that you're seeing here, the accumulation of the last 2 weeks. And you can see the bridge is vibrating, as so it does Germany. Dankeschön, thanks for tuning in. You're on the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm surprised how much the camera is moving around here. You guys are London. Thanks for tuning in, London. The bridge is bouncing around that much. So we're looking at the beautiful #1 World Trade Center. Argentina. Thanks for tuning in, Argentina. The other silver building to the right of it, that's New York by Frank Gehry. Atlanta. Thanks for tuning in, Atlanta. I love your subway system. It's so clean and automated. Almost got locked in there when they were closing down at like 1 o'clock in the morning one day. Many moons ago when I visited Atlanta. Oh, from Mexico. Thanks for tuning in, Mexico. Saludos. And from Tao. Wow, the bridge is really bobbing around a lot. I'm kind of amazed how much the bridge is bobbing around. But you are on the Brooklyn Bridge. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, can I do it? Yes, I can do it now. All right, so I'm going to show you guys something really cool. And somebody put a love lock in there. See this right here? This is the expansion joint here to the very center of the bridge. So I'm literally standing right here. What's to my left? My left is, got the Statue of Liberty, Governor's Island, Lower Manhattan. Looking down towards Brooklyn. You want to come here from Holland? Let me take you on a bicycle tour. That's what I do. I took many people from the Netherlands over the Brooklyn Bridge. We're looking down towards the south here. All those flowers. Oh no, those were locks, actually. They look like flowers. Those were locks. You always think that New York was destroyed by the Avengers. Aww. Or what's the other? What are all the other movies? We have Aberdeen, UK. Thanks for tuning in, Aberdeen. What was it? I Am Legend. Yeah, bicycle. Yeah, but bicycles are so stupid. Guess what? I am a bicycle tour guide, and it's the best way to get around New York City is by bicycle. Faster than the car, faster than the train. Don't need to look for parking. And I have taken well over 200 people over the bridge on bicycles because I am a bicycle tour guide. Yes, Atlanta. Thanks for tuning in, Atlanta. So bicycles are like the coolest ever. So sorry. I love bicycles. I make my money on bicycles. So we're gonna see we're gonna go look the other way here now. I'm gonna be very gingerly as I walk. Do I speak Dutch? No, I don't speak Dutch. So now we are looking at the Manhattan Bridge, and I'll bring you guys a little bit over here, further over. Whee! See that? The Empire State Building right there. And the bridge is bobbing around this much, kind of amazing. You are in the very center of the Brooklyn Bridge. You can see the grease on the expansion joint? From Banderella City. Banderella City. What country is that in? That sounds very exotic. See, this is a suicide phone here. Nope, not open. Nice escape during lunch. You're welcome. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, folks. Mexico. Is my friend Dutch? This is what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to go offline for about 2-3 minutes. It is not an ugly city, boo. It's the most beautiful city in the world, New York. Oh, your city's ugly, then I don't know. I never heard of that city before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go offline for about 2-3 minutes here. I'm going to take some Instagram, take some pictures, and then I'll come back online and we'll walk into Manhattan. So go to the bathroom, get a drink, and I'll be back online at, what is that? Well, we'll do it at 1:55 Eastern. 1:55 Eastern time, I'll be back online. So say hi to Brazil. What's up, Brazil? And I'll be back online in 4 minutes.